going on, team? Welcome back along to Global Rugby Manager. It is season 10 and we are into round number 5 and we are yet to pick up a win. This is an area of huge concern for the Invercargill Invaders and the management side as well. One of only 2 teams to yet to win a game, but we're not bottom, so all is not bad news for the side at the moment. We are into round 5, as I said. We're up against the Durban Dolphins, a side doing quite a bit better than us in the competition so far, and we are looking for that elusive victory. If we're getting here, it would be fantastic, because they need it more than anything else at the moment. We've got a good start as well, because the Dolphins have early knock on against them, and we have some early chances, I guess you could say, a bit of early possession as we try to look for a good start, which has been very quickly spoiled. Dolphins turn the ball over. Now we have changed our strategy slightly, but I don't think it'll take it. They've gone up. They've gone up the front row. That I like to see, as Martin has crashed into the first defender he sees on. I would prefer the penalty right now. Just give me the penalty. I'll take a shot at 3. That's what I would like to happen. Let's just get points on the board, please. I don't have confidence that we're going to put anything away here. Look at the passing, sloppy, it's high, come on, ref, blow it up. We've gone back 20 metres now. Goes back to Phil Muhammad, who does what he can with the little space that he's given on the left-hand side. And Brocky, captain, is firing out to the right. We've still got advantage on our side. It's now we get a bit of numbers here. That's Patrice the hooker, goes straight through the heart. And we've still got advantage. I mean, it's good we've kept the ball this long. We have no one on this near side, and now we're going for a drop goal. Are you serious? It's over, however. It's over. A drop goal from Mohammed Martin puts us on the scoreboard early, and we've got another advantage for a knock-on. Well, isn't this glorious? Let's take the scrum, please, David, and we will look for another penalty. Please, Matthew. I don't know who those people are, but it sounded good at the time. Game show scrums is kicked away from Griffith. Watchcheck is a goodie as well. That is a nice kick from our inside centre that puts us nicely back into attacking areas and turn it over. Oh, it's all the invaders at the moment. Carter looks for a great run from Clyde Edwards. Those two starting to yell, far side, go. Oh my God, there were so many numbers out there. What are you thinking? Josh Evans has lost the ball as he plays scrum half, and that, as we let ourselves down, we had so much time, so much space to go that far side and really attack. That's a nothing kick from Schmidt, and it slots nicely into the hands of Ryan Morton, who is lucky to hang on to that. Martin is in a world of no man's land out there, and he just gets kicked away. Here's Abul Hassan. Remember that name? Unfortunately, I do. He absolutely killed us a couple of meetings ago. And Brock Bondisio has kicked it straight back to Potts. That's an offside penalty. Come on, ref. He was in front of the kicker from a knock-on. Oh, there's an injury. So we've injured someone. Oh, we are killing this scrum. We are killing this scrum. That I like to see. We are only up by 3-0, so let's not get too excited too quickly. And we're getting pretty hit in those rucks as well. Oh, here we go. It's Sammy Cooper. A bit of a knock last week, but he's back. And he's looking better than ever. Oh, Watchcheck has a bit of a wild old run down the short side. We've still got advantage. I would love to score a try now. We've got that 3 points on the board. Here's Carter. He's been phenomenal for us this season as well, I have to add. Petrescu's going to play scrum half, which is a bit of a concern, but the pass is all right. Oh, that was almost special there as Brock Bondisio wrapped around. Couldn't find it. It's a wild old pass from Evans. This is nice as well. Richards away to Collis. Oh, what a ball against Carter. And there it'll be. Who else? I don't think anyone else has scored anywhere near the tries of Gage Carter this season. He scored a hat-trick. He scored a double. And now he scored the one here today as well. That is 6 tries in 2 games. Oh my God, that's missed. Oh, that is missed. Mohammed Martin, well, he's gone next week, isn't he? If you tuned into last episode, you'll know that Martin is out of here. He's not the only one who is out of here as well. So stick around to the end if you want to see what is going on here from Ryan Morton. That is terrible. Pick and go from Hughes. And the Dolphins are right here. We've dominated them. massively for 8 minutes, yet we could be conceding here. Oh, knock on. It's not a knock on. Knock back, slightly sideways. It's a call by the referee as it goes away to Mohamed Martin, who caught it on a bit of an angle sideways. Still gets a great kick away, however, and it puts us back up towards halfway. We are going all right, folks. We're going pretty well. We are 9 minutes in, and we lead 8 points to 0. I mean, normally you'd be quite happy to going just under a point a minute, but I demand more as Walker goes straight through. So many numbers out wide. Walker has cooked that big time, and we've turned it over as well. That is good for the Invaders. We needed that because that was a great play by the Dolphins. Through a back line consisting of pretty small numbers, finds former captain Lucas Ngedi, who trudges upfield. Here's Ryan Morton now having a bit of a go down the left-hand touchline for the Invaders as we pile it straight back to Mohamed Martin, who goes long, and a good catch. Abul Hassan now. What is he going to do? He goes high, very high, just over halfway, and it's Phil Mohammed, who's been just dominated in the tackle there. He goes backwards a good 10 metres before going to ground. Here's Mark Collis. It's a bit of a nothing situation at the moment here for the Invaders. I feel we just kick here. Just kick. That's better. Look to force that mistake out of guys like Abul Hassan, who is very good, however, and try and force your way into them making... Oh, we've turned it over. Look at this. It's Brocky giving it away to Cooper, who's normally very strong on the charge. And he holds it up nicely. It's a nothing pass, a miss through everyone. Ryan Morton gets it at the back. He is defender at the same time, which is not comforting at all. Now we've got a little chance. It's Sam Cooper once more as we break our way into the 10th minute of the game now. Can we do something here? Oh, it's Martin. Mohamed Martin with a good run there. Gets us over halfway. It's a bit tentative at the moment as they look just about forward, but Petrescu does very well to not only hang on to the ball as it was passed to him, but as he went to ground and then as he was in the tackle as well. Good here from Carter. Pass Carter. Why didn't he get that offload away? Bit of a shame there. Big chance for us as we are half broken through the line. Wozciak to Mohammed, who looks to roll, and he's into touch. Well, that is an exciting opening stand for this matchup, and it's 8-0. Invaders in the lead. The Dolphins win their first line out of the game, and Schmidt will run it hard the line, and they go straight back into traffic. We are up 8 points to 0. It is 11.5 minutes into the game, and we are looking all right so far against the Dolphins. It's like I said at the start. Oh, hang on. We search for that first elusive win of season number 10. This could be it. Far side, guys. There's a man way out there. Give him the ball. Clyde Edwards is having a hernia out there. I'm having a hernia. What the hell was that? We've just really killed that chance, and they've slipped through now. Pritchard is going to go, is he? Has he got the wheels? No! Well, Clyde Edwards, let's give the man a pat on the back here. He was just ignored as Castro Giovanni goes straight around the outside. Pick and go from Koeman, and a try to the Dolphins. I mean, let's give the Dolphins some credit for that, because we had a huge overlap. A man on the touchline, unmarked. Put in a little grubber, fire a desperate pass. Don't go to ground and lose the ball. That's no way to do it at all. It's 8-7. We go from a situation of almost being up 15-0 to being only up by 1. That is out on the full. Oh, yes, please. Well, it's really ups and downs at the moment, isn't it, for the Invaders? We look so good at parts and so terrible in others. Here's Mohamed Martin being invited to run straight at the defence as Gage Carter really took his time to get the wheels rolling. That is a floater of an offload to Sam Cooper. Not his best work there, but still, we are on and in the 22 is Carter again. Oh, that's beautiful. Almost a fantastic pass. It was a fantastic pass, to be fair. Just not quite executed perfectly. As we're still sticking with this, because it's highlight after highlight after highlight at the moment. And the Invaders looking to put that lead back out to 8 points. Brocky is taking his time. It goes to Carter, short, one-on-one, players attacking and defending. They're doing well too, the Dolphins, and shutting that down. Back out in the 22. A deep run here from Griffith Wozciak has put perfectly off the mark there from Mohamed Martin. Back out to Martin again, and he pops another short one to a hard-running Ryan Morton, who's doing very good work at the moment. There's a pick and go there from Sam Cooper. Just about gets a little bit of a way with it, though, but he's forced backwards. Now we go out to the right-hand side, and the left-hand side, I should say, and almost a chance for Wozciak. He tried to charge his way through. That's flat. That's dangerous. And a good tackle there on Vandermerva. Very agile prop. On the loose side, if we go quick, we just get slow ball, and that pass is a nightmare, but through goes Zangini. Now we've got room and numbers. Gage Carter takes it to ground, however, and it's still 15 minutes in. We struggle to score now with third row. Morton got a pass. It's there. It's still there for us. We have another go. Now we're just 6 or 7 metres short. A poor pass. A terrible pass. Picked up a ride. Oh, just about through for Josh Evans. Again, players out wide. Give the ball now. Go. Clyde Edwards. Run into the corner, son. Oh, he's put down. Still there. We're still hitting 6 metres out, however. A real float to this could be intercepted. It is. And there goes a chance. Walker offloads, and it is goodbye. A big run away from the man of the huge name, Kurandaru. We'll go Kurandaru. That sounds better. And answer to you. How quickly we just went from 5 metres out. Now we're 50 out, and we don't have the ball. One phase. The Dolphins, I don't know how they are not dominating this game. They just knocked it on, however. The way that we've played here, we should be up probably 3 tries now. We're not. And the Dolphins, the little ball they have had, and now we're going up the scrum. It's a nightmare. It's an absolute bloody nightmare. Let's move on. 16, 17 minutes is far too long for an opening stanza of a game that only saw 2 tries as well. Well, it's not ending here, folks. We are just a couple of minutes off from when you left us, and the Dolphins have a huge opportunity from a scrum, and they're playing it beautifully from the set piece. Walker, who's been dangerous, over the head of Phil Muhammad, and into the corner will go who else but our arch nemesis of this Dolphins team, Abul Hassan. He loves playing the Invaders, and for a team that's dominated this game so much, we still can't keep in front. That Schmidt is actually taking the kicking, which is interesting, but that is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Waszczyk's done very well to actually secure us that ball, but man, how much time? What? And we've lost it. We've lost it in the tackle. Well, my goodness gracious me. This is going from bad to worse. To dominate a game that first half so much, and to not even be in a chance of it, tells us a big thing. We've changed the tactics. We talked about this last week. We're going more attacking in the breakdown. We're going to put more numbers in. That seems to be where we are getting dominated. And we're not taking toll of having extra players in the back line. That combination effect is proving to be a killer effect for the Invaders. As Martin has kicked that long, and well, he had his foot on the line there, Abul Hassan, but we'll let him away with it as he goes high. No one's chasing here, but a good flat line eventually coming up. That is an intriguing kick from Brocky, but Abul Hassan does very well. This might go out in the full, however. It's close, but it stays in. Well picked up there from Morton, who's pumped it high again, and looks like Brock is leading the charge, and runs straight to a big tackle as well. Good work there on the kick chase. And here is a run from Michikivu. This right inside, are we going to see something happen here? Abul Hassan is getting way too involved in this game than I would like. There's a scrum, which I don't like. We do have the ball, however, so I'm intrigued to see what we do with it. Here's a good run here from, it was Waszczyk, wasn't he? Barged off one, gave to Leon Richards. Gage Carter out wide is wrapped up. We have a cluster of front rowers and forwards all standing around the breakdown and going nowhere. There's a dummy run there. Blaine Vandermeer, he's missed out this time, going to Edwards, who's pretty much had to come off his wing to get any ball. It's how bad it is being for poor old Clyde. And now again, Richards can't get through there. If your big man can't break a tackle like that, then you got some worries as we struggle to really go forward at all. Now some numbers, now some room. It's Gage Carter. Oh, he's done very well, Carter. Martin, Martin was right there. It was a good run. Gage Carter, brilliant work. He found another back. That was the key. Now we go to Carter again. Morton, great little ball away to Louis Pichella, who shapes nicely. Looks through, is outside, but holds it up in the tackle and gets us inside the 22. Now we need to look to get this lead back on our side. Martin, good tackle on him, but great work there. Again, Waszczyk, it's a kick over the top from Gage Carter! And Louis Pichella has scored the try. That was awesome. I wasn't really expecting that. Gage Carter kind of should be... I thought that missed. I really thought that missed. Yeah, the shimmy, the work from Pichella, the run from Pichella. I do question whether he was onside, but I don't want to look back at it. Nah, we're going to stay and carry on with the game. It is the Invaders back in the league, 15-14 over the Durban Dolphins, and that means ball's being dropped. It's been picked up by Clyde Edwards, who if he could have got a good pick up there, could have been away. Pichella's in support. Pichella takes it to 22. Is there room for one more here? We've been going for almost the whole game so far. It's quick hands through the back line. Finds Watts-Check with the ball. He takes down 3 defenders right on the 22. Uh-oh. Oh, we got an injury. Now it's a ginger player. Not sure if it's not Brock. That means it must be Martin. It's the only other ginger-haired player we've got, I think. He's getting back up. Now we've got to find out what he's going on with here. He's standing the back. Now, I'm not sure who it is. It's Watts-Check. Away, yeah, it is the Martin. Martin's picked up a knock. Well, I mean, we dropped him for next week's game. It looks like it won't matter because he's injured anyway. As a knock on there will come the way of the Dolphins with the advantage. So off will go Martin. And on will come Matt Ward. So a scrum stayed down. Wow, that's a bit of a first for the match as well, as Pritchard goes charging in and lose the ball. Oh man, we just got to watch the whole game at this stage. You guys just got to watch the whole thing with me. I'm going to dribble crap for like an hour at this rate, as through goes Gage Carter, looking for, oh, here we go. Now, oh, what are you doing out there? That is so big of an opportunity. And he's just dropped it. Van der Merwe. Oh, dearie me. Now we've got to keep the support out wide defensively because we've got numbers. Woodman touch will be good. But we'll go back for the scrum, 26 minutes in. Oh, this stays down. We might move on. Let's see what it does. It's good. It's steady. Okay, they're going to kick. Right, it's 15-14. Oh, my goodness me. What a game. 26 gone. Let's move on. Well, once again, it's only been a matter of minutes, and the Invaders now back on the attack. Can we look to cook some more up here? As good little ball from Gage Carter. Away to Phil Muhammad. Here's a chance for us out wide. Oh, he beats one defender. Oh, he's got all the wheels. He's got the wheels. We know he's got the wheels. And he scores a great try. Philip Muhammad scores for the Invaders. Now, wait just a minute. Wait just a minute. Of course, we've lost our number 10. Oh, man. I mean, Matt Ward, everyone. Welcome to the game, Matt Ward. We've lost Mohamed Martin. I'm not sure the involvement that Matt Ward just had in that play. Because I wasn't is he in the 22? Oh boy, I hope he's in the 22. He is, thank God. Okay, that was a line-out move. We had the ball and we had a chance to score from the set piece. I saw the great work there from Gage Carter, but I didn't really see what effect there was from one Matt Ward, which is, I'm just going to pretend like he did something fantastic, which he probably caught the ball and then passed it again. That's great. We are back and we lead by 8 points once more. Let's keep that intact, boys. Let's keep it going. We've got 10 minutes still to go till half time. That's right. We're only 30 minutes in and we've already had a massive amount of highlights and we've stolen the ball. We're going all right here against the Dolphins, aren't we? I don't mind this. Ryan Morton injecting himself through. And it's Cooper. Oh, Clyde Edwards. Yes. That is what we want. That is it in a nutshell. Thank you. That is the Invaders Rugby. Well, Matt Ward, I have to say, is a phenomenal player. I was going to test out Simon Thander Duplessis next week. I don't know if I am anymore. I don't know if I'll get a chance to change it. But boy, this team, it's transformed without Mohamed Martin. He was so key for us last year. But we can't drop him because his form is so crucial to how this team goes. And another mistake for the Dolphins. Oh, put on the pressure, boys. Put it in. Man, what's going on? Times are changing. I mean, you look at rugby internationally. Youth comes through and it just pushes aside the old guys, doesn't it? Woof! Get out of here. And look at what we had in our midfield partnership. And look at guys like Griffith Watts. She can just come through and just become dominant. It's not like they've had to take time and develop in the team. They've just come in and gone, I'm here. Where do I go? Who do I dominate? And that's the same that Matt Ward's done too. Great work from him. And I'm loving the changes here from the Invaders. We are looking really good without Mohamed Martin running things. As I just say that, Matt Ward goes crashing into a tackle right inside his own 22. Thanks for that, Matt. Please don't do it again. And now we're in trouble. Kick it away, Brock. You're the captain. You're the experience. Oh, no. He's just beaten 2 tackles, though, Matt Ward. I'll give him a bit of credit here. Let's get ourselves out of trouble, boys. Thank you, Griffith. Thank you. You're only 22, but thank you. Let's move on. It's still not half-time. 35 gone. It is 29-14. And, boy, the Invaders look good now. I can be happy. Well, believe it or not, folks, that is only half-time. We are into the second 40 minutes of the matchup. And it is the Invaders receiving the kick from the Durban Dolphins. It's 29-14. And I'll tell you what, we've had a lot of highlights for that first half, so hopefully we can have a nice, easy drift. We'll take a nice win. We'll be all happy and roses, won't we? And we've got a decent lead so far as it's kicked long from Schmidt. And, oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, what an error! Ryan Morton! Oh, where is Sebastian Gossard when you need him? Ryan Morton has spilt it straight to the path of Majikivu, who has scored for the Dolphins, and that lead is quickly cut back down to 8 early in the second half. Not the first, well, there's the half start I wanted at all, as we give away that nice little 15-point lead straight away. Don't like it, not at all. Ryan Morton, he's got some work to do to get it back. That terrible mistake. I mean, you just can't do that. Good players can't do that. Matt Ward needs to think about more passing, please, Matt. Or kick it yourself, son. Waschek's doing a lot of that kicking role. And it's an average 1-2 down to Abul Hassan, who's kicked this very long. And Ryan Morton actually gets this one, and he's got a kick. It's an average kick as well from Ryan. And it just finds touch as well. 43, and let's go on. It's 21-29, and it's game on. But the Dolphins had to score twice, which is probably the biggest and most important part about the scoreline. Well, if you give away penalties, they just easily give the side chances to rumble upfield like this. You're going to get chances to score, and away they go. Pritchard to a ball, a sound try. Oh, no. Set piece. But the way they got there was just through stupid penalties. We've just given them an easy foot up into our 22 with a set piece. And, oh no, surprisingly, they've scored. What is going on, Invaders? Sort yourselves out. You're a better team than this. Oh my God. Can we make subs yet? Ryan Morton has just made an absolute howler, another one. And we are just throwing this away. I thought we were going to do it here against the Dolphins. We were doing pretty well. But no, it's just gone to pot. It's gone to pot in a hell of a rate as well. 2 quick tries inside 7 or 8 minutes from the Dolphins, and they are now 1 point away from the lead. And to be fair, the way we're playing, they'll get it pretty easily, and they should probably win this one by 20. It's not been the most convincing of starts to a second half by us, but let's be confident. We used to like finishing strong. I mean, 50 minutes almost up, and they're back 30 metres within our line, and they're looking to attack once more. Pritchard rumbles his way towards the line, and now he's got away to Nuclear, who charges just to let his... Oh, I thought there was a drop goal attempt the way that they're all standing back there. Abul Hassan out of position, under pressure. Oh, we charged up. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot more. We've turned it over as well. Yes, boys. Look at that. Flick that switch, and we are a different side. Great. Oh, no, an intercept from Nishida. That changes things, doesn't it? That really kills the atmosphere. Goodness me, I like what we were doing there. We were really fast up and putting pressure on now. Actually, maybe there's something to do with our line speed in that area of the field. It's really changed something here, being here. Oh, this is a big difference. We are firing up there. We're putting in thumping tackles. And we just, oh no, we've skipped out of that one. Castro Giovanni, number 8, does very well. I just don't like this at all. Forced them into a mistake. Thank you, boys. Good work. 29-28. We are 50 and let's go on because this is a long one. I mean, it's my video. Of course it's long. Well, a lot of this half has been played in this area of the field at the moment, but neither side really getting a big foothold advantage. As a drop ball picked up. Phil Mohammed, he's got a good start, and he could go all the way. He's got wheels. We know he's got pace, and he will go in for the try against the run of play. We've had nothing but defensive work to do, and a little mistake, a little chance, and Phil Mohammed pounces. Woo! We got that lead back. Hit this over. Matt Ward, I have the most confidence in Mr. Ward. He's done a great job for us, boy. Oh, no, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Kick-off, knocked on. They've got an injury as well, which, I mean, I don't mind anymore because these guys are really not going away, which is a bit annoying as Abul San is cutting back inside. He's got to offload. Look out, Christian now puts through the corner. Thunderbolt, he could, but he's not quick enough. The big second rower. As it looks like is it Schmidt, their fly half, who I think has picked up an injury. There'll be two number 10s who have departed through injury. He looks like a big chap, though. It is. It is number 10. Has to get away. No, it's not. It's on 16. So their replacement front rower has actually got an injury. Wow. I mean, but look, they're 15 metres out here. They're going to score again. Surely, an inside ball. Hughes goes to Sexton, and he's stopped just probably 10 metres, if that short. And the Dolphins, they slow it down here. Van der Waal to Schmidt and Walker, straight through. A good chance, and it's going to be, no, not quite a try to Nikolai. And now, popped away. Giovanni scores. And that was too easy. The number 8 has been in pretty impressive form. And another try to the Dolphins. And if this conversion goes over from Schmidt, it does. It is back to a 1-point ball game. An hour gone. We are at home. The crowd, oh, big tackle. It sounds like the crowd don't like it. We've just knocked it on straight after the knock on. That was a cruncher. Stay down. Thank you. Yes, let's get it done, team. Ward, he's a good runner, isn't he? He's strong, and he keeps that momentum going forward as he charges at the line. Zengedi, quick ball through the backs. Leon Richards, he is so isolated. This is no way going to end well for us. He's in touch. Let's put some pressure on this line out. Oh, it's taken at the front. It's a floater of a pass. It's just got to kick away, which is a bit of a disappointing feature there. It bobbles around in the field, and Ryan Morton, who I'm losing a lot of confidence in at the moment, is trying to do a little spinneroonie move. It's not come off for him at all. And we are back to halfway, but we do have the pill, though, which is a bit of an important factor. As Petrescu loses another 3 or 4 metres or so, we go wide to Josh Evans, who actually he actually executes the spin move better than our fullback, which is a slight concern for us. I mean, we might as well move on from here because I don't know if we're going to... We've knocked it on. No, we're not going to do anything. Let's move on. It's 36-35. It's anyone's game. Now, I've got to turn the credit round here to the Invaders. Oh, my God. Do I have to, though? That was atrocious. We won a couple of penalties there. And we've actually got ourselves in a good position with a set piece that we absolutely butcher. But we could do something from it here. 1 second, and Ward are playing fantastic rugby together. And Ryan Morton goes, skipping through! And Ryan Morton, I take it all back. My favourite son, he has gone in for a crucial try. That will put us ahead by 6. Matt Ward. Yes, my son. Oh, the team is doing fantastically well. We've scored 43. Don't worry about the other team. We are in the front, in the lead, whatever you want to call it. And we've got a big ranging prop who's actually offloaded at the same time. Our lead of 8, which is huge because they've still got to score twice. Here we go. Out wide. Get the last pass away. Muhammad is in a world of trouble out there. How many defenders are covering him in the corner? It was like a big horror movie with all the zombies going straight to him in the corner. That's terrible. Here is Gage Carter making another half break. Support's there. This is better. Where's this been all season? Oh, nice ball was checking. Round the corner, Van der Merwe, average pass, but Phil Muhammad's picked it up. He's going to lose the ball. Oh dear, there goes another chance. 67 gone. Let's go in that final 10 minutes. We've got to stop them scoring twice. They've just made another mistake as well. Are they starting to crumble? Are the Dolphins feeling the pressure? Okay, folks, here we are. Right, this is a chance of a lifetime. It's the final 10 minutes. It is 7 minutes till full time. We've just turned over a line out, which is not what I was expecting to happen. And we have to score now to shut this one out. 8 points is good, but 15 would be a lot better. There would be 3 times the Dolphins would need to score. Just one hand, it's just 3 times. That is a big ask, but we may lose the ball here. No, we hang on nicely on the back of Phil Muhammad doing great work. He's been tremendous, but the impact of Matt Ward and what I don't know if he's released guys like Wozczyk and Ryan Morton to be a lot better, but he's changed something in the scene. It's a great offload from him, has released Gage Carter into a striving run, has become this near side Cooper. Hangs on nicely. I mean, this team has changed since Mohamed Martin went on. I mean, how much of a difference is that to last season where he was Just our real linchpin. His little grubber kick through from Washington could be regathered here. It's a mistake in the back. It's in the tackle. It's a try. And that'll be it. Oh, the Invaders. We will finally win a game. I think, hope, maybe. It's still a wee bit to go. Oh, Matt Ward puts it over. Griffith Watchcheck. Yes. We are back. 15-point lead. Oh, and through goes Matt Ward. Just sweeps him aside like a piece of mud on your shoe. Just fix it off. Gage Carter thumps it away. We've got 3.5 minutes to go, team. We are in the lead by 15. Oh, it's glorious. They've still got an injured front rower at the front there, number 16. No replacements for a replacement. It's a pickup from Phil. Oh, that's it. Phil, he's done the unthinkable. He's stepped everyone, and he will scoot away. And that's a hat trick, isn't it? Is that a hat trick? I think that's a hat trick. I don't care if it's not a hat trick. He deserves a hat trick. I'm giving him a hat trick. 55-35. We were leading this by 1 not long ago. Now we're leading by 22. Oh my word, what's a game, what a change around this is. Now we go again, Mark Collis. Oh, floats away to Ryan Morton. He's got Francis, he just can't quite do what the amazing Phil Muhammad can do, however. But he's got us up towards halfway. Carter just sweeps it around, and this is nice from Mark Collis. Clyde Woods fires it back inside. They're just throwing it around. I mean, with confidence comes freedom. And that's where we're going at the moment. We've got freedom. We know we've got this in the bag, and we are jubilant because we've finally won a damn game. And look at the difference it makes. Sorry there, Matt Ward, you've just been absolutely thumped. But still he hung on to the ball. They're just chancing their arm now. They're doing those, like that pass from Clyde Edwards was a shocker pass. It was an offload that he didn't need to do, but it just comes off. And your luck changes when you get in front like this, and you know you're going to win. You just have that on your side. We're kicking it away through Watchcheck. There's only 10 seconds to go. This will wind the clock right down. It's a good kick. Griffith Watchcheck kicking phenomenally well. Let's be fair. And he's changed this game. 80 minutes is up. What are they going to do here? Do they want another try? I mean, I'd love it if they didn't. I mean, Watchcheck's just been thumped off the ball there, and Matt Ward has made the tackle. If that doesn't tell you something, I don't know what does. This is glorious. Amazing stuff by us, but Abdullah San, this guy's a freak. He is fantastic. A little chip over the top, looking for support players over there. Oh, well taken by Schmidt. Oh, they deserve it. Will they get it, though? They will. Well, Schmidt's been brilliant, and he deserves a try. The Dolphins have been brilliant, and I think a 22-point difference is certainly not where this game has been. It's been very close, it's been very tight, but in the end of the day, Phil Muhammad leads the Invercargill Invaders to their first victory of Season 10. Smith Sansby saying that round 5, but we've done it by, 15 points. I love it. I love it. It makes me very happy. It's been a tiring season, hasn't it? It's been tough, it's been hard, it's been frustrating. Things just haven't gone right for us this season, but we've got a victory. And it's against a team I thought, the way we're playing, we're not going to get a victory because these Dolphins have beaten us in previous years, and I thought these are a good side. But we've come up trumps here with a very, very good display in patches. Some parts we've been woefully bad, others we've been alright. So I'll take the 50-50, and we'll take a look at some statistics while we're here as well. 57-42 is the final score. Wow, we really did shut them out of this game, didn't we? I mean, the Durban Dolphins hardly had the ball. 66% possession to 34. Territory was pretty much 60-40 on the same count. Look at those tackles. 125 by the Dolphins, just 61 by the Invaders. Man, that is a big difference. This game shouldn't even be close. They missed 32 tackles. We missed 13. I don't understand why we're playing so badly. We're missing considerably less tackles. That's over half less. We had all the ball in a 60-40 possession territory split on both. Even that's been kind. And yet we only just really put them away at the end. See how bad we are, or we just not giving enough credit to our opposition here. The Dolphins are a really good side. But you look at these stats and say, you've got to really work hard to lose a match with those sort of stats. And it's not the first time this season as well. Pretty sure it was against the Dingo last week, I think, where we actually did dominate that game as well. Yet, come away with no reward bar a losing bonus points on that. Handling errors are pretty close. We still made less. Offloads, we're really getting up in that game now. I mean, attacking rucks. We had 2.5 times the attacking rucks they had. Yeah, we only scored 2 more tries. Something's not quite adding up for us there. Kicking. Drop goal. 7 out of 8 conversions. I mean, honestly, Mohamed Martin is going to be transfer listed, I think, after this game. We just don't need him now. He's just as good as the others, statistically wise, stat wise, as in the player skills, that's the word. Just as good, but he just does not perform at this level anymore, and he's struggling. We conceded 4 penalties. What else happened? I mean, we kicked a lot, didn't we? We stole a line out each. A lot of scrums in the game. We spent twice as long in the red zone. But have a look at this. Phil Mohammed. 3 tries. He did get the hat trick, I told you. What else to do? 6 tackles, and he got a turnover. He had a great game. And we've been pretty critical of Mr. Mohammed this season. But let's be honest. This game changed when Mohamed Martin went off the field. Matt Ward made a huge difference. Now, who's going to start? We put Duplessis in the lineup last week. But the way Ward played, do we go with form? I'm not quite sure. We'll see if we've got time. We might have time before the deadline. If we do, I'm going to put Matt Ward in there because he deserves it. Reward the guy for playing well. That's all I can say. Let's have a look through the stats here and ratings. Vandermeer was pretty average in here. He was pretty average as well. Petrescu and Collis were mid-20s. They were okay. Zenghetti and Richards are 26 and a 36. Yeah, those guys just kind of do their job, and that's about it. Then we got the back row. Louis Pichello was fantastic. Josh Evans was all right. Sam Cooper, yeah, I'll probably agree. He was trying. He did a bit, but not quite as powerful standard of game that we are used to from him. A couple of handling errors in there as well. Into the back line. Brock Bondesio, I mean, a 20. I mean, I love Brock. He is a great player, but he's not having the greatest last season for retirement, is he? 1 year too many for Brocky? I mean, maybe so. He only got a 20 and he's been pretty bad this season. Mohamed Martin, only scored 2 tries while he was on the field and 19.3 in his 24 minutes. It was an open game at that stage and we hardly even missed any of the action. But after that, the game certainly changed. For Mohamed, is 76.1, can't argue with that. He's been brilliant. A 44 for Watzek, 69 for Carter, who has been by far our best player this season. Clyde Edwards grabbed the try as well. He's good for 31. And Ryan Morton, surprisingly, at 53.2, really seems sheepish to get involved in the game in the early stages. Made that big error where he just thought, stuff it. I've done a really bad thing here, and I've got to make it back up. See if we're going to get really bad, or we're going to fix it. He fixed it, and credit to him. Ryan Morton did very, very well there. The replacement, Matt Ward, come on, played 31 from him. His just short of an hour. Scored 12 points. Very good player, very good game. And he's going to be my starting 10 if I've got time to put that in the squad. So let's go do it. We've got a win. We've got a win. And finally, we have that victory. Now, I mean, I'm pretty happy because before this game, the Durban Dolphins were 3 wins, 1 loss. We were 0 wins, 3 losses, and a draw. So they were the much better side. They were sitting third, they were loving life, they were enjoying the thrills of being at the top, and they still are, to be fair, they're third. But the game has certainly changed when we take out the Dolphins. So you just seen 8th taking out 3rd. The Adelaide Dingo lost again. They're the only team that's their only win is against us, which is appalling. And the Durban Commandos have also won their game, so there's no undefeated team, no, that's not the right word. There is an undefeated team. There's 2 of them, in fact, the Sharks and the Patriots, which we'll meet sooner or later. But there is now no unwinning team. Is that even a word? I'm not sure. Either way, 57-42. Mounties, they went down to the Patriots. Who else didn't? Big win, 55-28. No one cares anymore. Sharks thrash the Zulu. Ooh. We play the Zulu next week. Big win there for the Sharky boys. The Dingo went down to the Raptors. Interesting. And the Commandos thrashed. No, they didn't thrash, sorry. 46-44. Close win over the Hornets. So I'm looking. This little area here. And to be fair, let's add the Dolphins in. We should be winning. I mean, we've had a terrible start to the season. 4 games. We lost to the Patriots, lost to the Sharks. We lost to the Dingo. And we drew with the Hornets. So yeah, could have been been a very different season. A couple little bits went our other way, but so far you can't sit here and say that could have changed our season. And of course the draw against Hornets, you give us 2 more wins out of that loss column, and we're up here in 3rd. So, you know, it only takes 1 or 2 little bits to go your way. Last season we were very lucky. This one, not so much so far, but we're going to grind it out, and we're going to get back to winning ways. Now, I noticed we've got 1 hour and 35 minutes to make changes to our squad, so we are going to do just that. And we did, of course, I haven't even checked the mail, but we got the injury to Mohamed Martin. We're throwing him out. He was already out anyway. 3 games. Who cares? No one cares, Mohamed. I mean, to be fair, I think I'm going to sell him. I really do, because you look at Matt Ward, I just like him much better. I mean, he's out for 3 weeks. These 2 young guys are going to be up to 93 by the time he gets back. He's done. He's done his dash. He's over. He's all gone. He's done. Now, Mr. Duplessis, I was going to start you this week, Simon Thander, but I'm sorry to say, Matt Ward has just put you out of position. I mean, you don't even get a chance, Simon Thander. You don't even get an opportunity to prove yourself, because Matt Ward come off the bench and he just killed it. He just killed it. He was the answer. And so all I can say to you, Simon Thander, is keep training, work hard, and maybe hope that Matt Ward gets injured and your chance will come. I really like this kid. I really, really like him. He is so good. He's kind of just that little smidget better than most areas of Matt Ward. But Matt Ward was brilliant. And I mean, maybe Simon Thander will come in the week after, but I really liked what Matt Ward brought. We haven't even seen Simon Thander yet. I really want to put him in there, but Matt Ward was brilliant, and so he's going to keep his spot in the number 10 jumper. Simon Thander will go on the bench, and we'll see next week how Wardy goes. Maybe Duplessis will come into the squad. Now, before we go, I know it's been a very, very long episode this week, but I did want to show you guys this. We've actually made a bit of a player sale. We have sold someone for 250 big old smackaroolies as well. So let me show you who that is. So you might remember him. He's been with the team pretty much since its inception. It is a man called Harrison Pritchard. And yes, so he was a prop. Props demand big money. But I mean, we had Martin Morton, who's come in, who is much better. And we've got still Declan Nicholas as our 3rd choice or our 1st reserve. Then we've got Morton as well. Pritchard just didn't really have a place. And the likelihood we're going to lose 4 props. I mean, I shouldn't say that, should I? I really shouldn't have said that. But the likelihood of it is pretty low. So I'm pretty confident we're going to have the best options here. We've got the youngster who is still thereabouts as well. So things are going well for the Invaders. We've picked up a win. Spirits are high. We're in the black. We've finally got ourselves in the black financially. So we're looking good. We're back at home this week. Give me some more money for that. And we'll hopefully hold that through to next season as well. And maybe try to get some youth guys as well, because that could be interesting for us. And picking up some of everyone else's rejects could be good. So that is it for today. I'm going to wrap it up there because it's been a long one. We watched a hell of a lot of that game. So I hope you all enjoyed it. You saw a lot of match, a lot of tries, a lot of action, and a victory, a win, a W for the Invercargill Invaders, which makes me very happy. I'll see you all next time as well, so don't forget to check out the channel as it goes through. Easy way to do that is just hit the subscribe button and they'll come straight to you as well. If you want to play GRM, it's pretty simple. globalrugbymanager.com. Get there, sign up, download the client, and make 17. As always, big thanks to the guys in charge of GRM for supporting the videos on the channel, and I'll see you all next time for our round 6 fixture. Back-to-back wins? Why the hell not? I'll see you for it. Until then, take care.